listening, man? How is everybody feeling today? This is Top Flight TV, man. We are going to chop it up. How's everybody doing today? Make sure you hit the like button when you come in here. Today's video is going to be about Drake. It's going to be a lot of Drake slander. I'm sorry. Even though I like Drake sometimes. I want anybody tuning in, tapping in with the replay, I want you to leave a comment and tell me, how do you feel about Drake in this climate? Post battle, how do you feel? We're going to chop it up though, man. First and foremost, I appreciate everybody's support. Top Flight TV is going crazy. I got people hitting me up that you would not expect to hit me up. They try to get on the platform, dog. They try to get on the platform. Triple C's, what up, big dog? Triple C's Treehouse, what it do, man? Yeah, man. A lot of people are trying to travel far and wide to come to the platform. You dig? Yeah, you say you got some stuff for your show. Yeah, let me know what you got, homie. Let me know what you got. Interviews. We just dropped an interview from Vontae, Baltimore. Vontae, we dropped that. That's on the page. We got a bunch of joints coming this week. I'm unloading a lot of stuff this week. You dig? Because we're going to make room for the new stuff. Go follow the IG, Top Flight _ TV. Go follow that, man. Yeah. Where they at, bro? Where they at, Triple C's? Let me know, brother. Let's get to it. But listen, let me get to my topic, then I'm going to get back to the comments. Y'all come on in here, chop it up. I want you to leave a comment and tell me how you feel about Drake in this particular climate post-battle. Now, I asked the question, is Drake ruining his legacy? We all know what happened in that battle, right? We all know. Okay, Memphis. Shout out to Memphis. Okay, Memphis. I was just me and Moochie Grape just did a little interview. That's on the page too. Y'all go check that out. Yeah. So back to the topic, man. Listen. We saw what happened 3-4 months ago. Like that came out. No. These niggas talking out of their neck. Good google muggle. Kendrick threw that first blow at him. That was a blow, dog. I still love that record. I still love Like That. I still love Kendrick's verse on that. Then we saw Drake try to respond. I'm not gonna go through all the songs. Let's just say Kendrick put foot all in his ass. Okay? Everybody was wondering, man, like, what's up with Drake, man? How is he gonna respond to this? How is he gonna come back from this? And we kept a close eye on Drake, man. And I know I've been watching. I want to know what his next move is. You understand? So I've been watching him. And I've been trying to figure out, because I know he's a clever dude, right? And he's been on top for a very long time. And I know he has a powerful team behind him. So I've always been watching him, man. I'm like, all right, what is this guy up to? This dude is planning something. I don't believe he's going to go out like that. He's going to do something amazing. And it's been months, man. And nothing amazing has happened. All I've been seeing is a lot of corny behavior from Drake. Okay? It's been a lot of corny behavior from Drake, man. Pigtails, selfies. You got his homeboys from Canada running around here talking crazy. It's just not a lot of moves that he should have made as the top artist. You understand? Henry, what up, big dog? Peace, fam. Salute. Drake situation. I believe it's because of the internet that is blowing it up to levels of distracts like never before. We are witnessing it as we speak, just in my opinion. Yeah. Triple C says people can communicate way faster than back in the day with the old rap beef, and everyone decided this was the time to pick a side. I came in neutral. I came into this battle neutral. You understand? I had no picks. I really expected Drake to really to do his thing. I expected Drake to come out on top. You understand? But it did not go that way. And in this latest turn of events, Drake was on a stream, right? Some streamer. I don't know who this streamer was. I don't know who he was. A little Caucasian dude. I've never seen him before. I guess he's popular, right? So Drake goes on to the stream. You know, I gotta mention Kendrick just dropped the album this week, last week, and Drake goes on the stream and he's talking kind of tough. You understand? He called Steve Lacy. I'm not sure if y'all familiar with who Steve Lacy is. He had that song, I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. Pardon my singing, all right? But he called Steve Lacy a fragile op. And Steve Lacy's from the West Coast. Let's be upfront with that. We got to make sure we mention that. And most artists from the West Coast have some type of affiliation. I believe Steve Lacy came out on Kendrick's concert, the big concert he did, the Juneteenth concert. So he called Steve Lacy a fragile op, and then he basically said that he is still here, he's intact, mind, body, and soul. Okay. He was like gesturing and being real arrogant, you know what I'm saying? And the reality is you are not intact. You're not intact, Drake. Let's be real, man. You are not 100%. You're not the same guy that you were before the beef. Okay? You're very much not intact. And then he got up and did like some. If you look at the profile picture, look at the thumbnail, you'll see like he did some type of gang sign. He did some type of gang sign, y'all. Yeah, he needs some milk, man. Yeah, Texas Bama, what it do, man? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Shout out to you. Yeah, Drake did some type of gang sign, hand gesture. And I'm like, man, this dude, he's not reading the room correctly. Uh, that's like somebody who got beat up, right? That's like a dude that was talking real tough. He was, talking real aggressive, gets beat up, and then starts talking tough again, like he did something or he can do something again. And I asked the question, man. I'm like, man, is this guy ruining his legacy? Where is his team at? I would love to see where his team is at. Because they should grab Drake and let him know, man, listen, all this tough talk is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's doing a lot. He's doing way too much, Henry. Um, and I wonder when it will stop because they say Kendrick is about to drop another. He's about to drop another album. This is what I'm hearing. Insiders are saying that he's about to drop another album. And a lot of people didn't catch on the last album. Kendrick said, I'm going up the ladder, or I'm going over your head, or something like that. He was basically saying, I'm not even talking to you, Drake. I'm talking to Lil Wayne. That's pretty much what he said. And then the album cover, right? He came for Lil Wayne. It took a couple days to digest that, but that's what it is. He's coming for Lil Wayne's neck, dog, and he threw some bait out there for Wayne. You understand? And I'm hoping that. Well, I don't even want to see Lil Wayne battle. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in a Lil Wayne battle, to be honest with you. What do y'all think? I just did a video a couple days ago talking about Wayne versus Kendrick, if there was such a thing. I don't want to see Lil Wayne get in the ring, dog. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. Uh, yeah, man. It's not interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Well, Weezy, Weezy got out of the. He escaped. Let's make no mistake. Lil Wayne escaped his career without injury. Okay, he didn't have to fight. He's never had a battle, and to be the greatest, all right, to be the greatest, to be the GOAT, because some people call him the GOAT. To be the GOAT, you gotta be battle tested. You have to have a battle, man. You understand? In my book, at least. Jay, Nas, uh, even Drake, they have battles. They can be crowned the goats. Triple C's Treehouse says Kendrick said Weezy was disappointed because Drake lost, basically. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the Super Bowl. He was upset about the Super Bowl thing. Uh, Little Wayne expressed Little Wayne expressed deep regret and deep sorrow over not being able to perform at the Super Bowl and them picking Kendrick over Wayne. And that was a big deal for a long time. And I did a video on that. And I explained and I let y'all know, man, that Little Wayne is not worthy of the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my opinion. He's not worthy. Uh, what records does he have to perform at the Super Bowl? Anybody? Anybody? Senchi, what's up, man? Texas Bama says, are Drake and Wayne even still cool? Haven't seen them together in a while. Talk about it. Talk about it. Uh, I haven't either. And to be honest, man, it looks like a lot of the industry has backed up from Drake. Like nobody really wants to rock with dude like that. He finds new people to hang out with. Like he was just with Rod Wave. Like, like, like what we doing, dog? Like, where's 21 Savage at? Where's Future at? Where's all the guys at, dog? Like, he hops from rapper to rapper to rapper. You know what I'm saying? It's really weird, man. It's really weird. Henry says, leave battle rap to those who want to go there because all good rappers don't really battle. And those who do, I agree with you 100% tough. Like, yeah, man, hey, listen, I'm just saying, I'm from the era of hip hop where you had to have at least one battle under your belt to be called the GOAT. Cause who coined the term GOAT? Anybody in the chat want to tell me? We're gonna do some top flight trivia real quick. Who coined the term GOAT? Anybody? Do I have any hip hop buffs in the chat? Ashley Peterson says Wu Tang. No, Henry, very smart man. Now listen, before LL, there was no GOAT talk. Okay, there was no GOAT talk. LL Cool J, William Brown, right? That's right. LL Cool J coined the term GOAT. And we all know LL had some of the most infamous battles back in the day. He went at Ice T, he went at Cool Mo D, and one of the biggest battles was Cannabis. You know what I mean? I'm an old head, so pardon me. You know what I'm saying? But that's where that comes from, and he is extremely battle tested. You dig? Yeah. Yep. Triple C's Treehouse says I never understood that because isn't the goat isn't the sacrifice? Well, no, it's the acronym GOAT, greatest of all time. And I think he named one of his albums after the GOAT. So that's what I'm saying. So in order for Lil Wayne to be a GOAT, in my book, and everybody is different. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He titled his album GOAT. Yes, he did. And that's when that thing started picking up and people started using that terminology. But in my opinion, even with Eminem, and I know we got some M fans in here. Shout out to Eminem. But in my opinion, Eminem hasn't had any real battles. in my opinion. And to take it further, and this is very controversial. A lot of people, especially M fans, do not want to admit MGK slapped the hell out of Eminem with that song he did, Rap Devil, I think it is. So in my book, man, Eminem hasn't beat anybody. He used to beef with like Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera and things of that nature. Uh, yeah. So Jay Z. Now let me say this, because somebody commented on my video the other day, and they said that Wayne battled Jay Z and Wayne battled Gilly. Now listen, Ashley Peterson said, "I'm in a D right now. Eminem gets no play here." I mean, you know, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? The culture doesn't lie, man. The culture doesn't lie. You go probably have to go on the outskirts of Michigan or the outskirts of Detroit to hear some Eminem. Real heavy, right? You gonna have to go like different outskirts in Michigan, different towns outside of Detroit to really have some real hardcore Eminem fans. You dig? Yeah, shout out to y'all. Hit that like button for me, man. Appreciate you, Triple C's. Hood Ways says, nah, Eminem won real battles. Okay, Hood Ways, please name one, a real battle he had, and two, who was it with? You have the floor, sir. What battle did Eminem win? I would love to know. Matter of fact, what battle was I'm talking about a battle, dog. Let me tell you something. When Jay and Nas clashed, it's like the doors closed. Everything got silent, and all you saw was Jay-Z and Nas. When Kendrick and Drake matched up, the doors closed. Everybody's silent. And what you see is these two opponents. That's the battles that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about throwing shots. I'm talking about a real exhibition. You know what I'm saying? Um, Henry says Gilly the Kid is not a bad rapper, but him writing for Lil Wayne doesn't match up in my head. I don't think he wrote for Wayne. I know that Wayne was influenced by Gilly the Kid. Because I remember witnessing that with my own eyes. You dig? A goofy looking cat. Can y'all hear me? A Triple C's, can you hear me? Hood Ways says he beat Juice in the rap Olympics. I mean URL back. Boy, if you don't go who he beat, I'm not talking about the URL, dog. Thank you, Texas Bama. I'm about to get a goofy looking cat up out of here. Jocelyn, I appreciate you. Yeah, man. We're not talking about URL though. I'm talking about a rap beef that would be considered mainstream. I don't want to say mainstream, but not in that battle league. I'm sure he's beat people when on some real like battle one-on-one type of stuff. I'm not talking about that. Hood Wade says Gilly is Mr. Miyagi. Wayne is Daniel's son. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. And go back and listen to early Wayne, and you'll hear Gilly the Kid. With mixed in with a little bit of Jay-Z, mixed in with a little bit of Young Chris. Hmm? Yeah. That's why I personally I was never really wowed. I was never really impressed by Lil Wayne. I'm just saying, dog, that's just me. Again, I come from the old school, dog. We had cannabis. We had, I mean, Busta Rhymes. We had, you know what I'm saying? So when Wayne came and everybody was like, oh, he's the GOAT, listen to these lyrics, I never really was impressed. Yeah, I like a lot of his songs. I think he ran the industry for a good 5, 6, 7 years, maybe. Um, but I was never impressed by his skills. You know what I'm saying? Cassidy, yeah, Cassidy. We got, yep. There was a little bit of Cassidy influence too. Yes, it was. The metaphors that Wayne was doing, a lot of artists were doing back in that time. It was a lot of metaphors back in that time. And Cassidy, he was at the top of his game when it came to metaphors. Um, but Drake, man, listen, Drake, uh, where do we go from here, man? What is going to happen? Unless he has a trick up his sleeve, it's looking real bad for Drake out here in these streets, man. You know, the stream that he did yesterday, last night, it just wasn't a good look. And he's stirring the pot, man. And I hope them boys out LA just pay him no mind because Drake is the type of dude that will start a war, right? And then when shit gets heavy, he's running out the door. You know what I'm saying? He's not ready for real street shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why he would still be poking the bear like that. You dig? Bags. What's up, homie? What's up, Big Bags? What's going on? What's good? Yeah, Busta Rhymes. Let me tell you, man, Busta Rhymes, uh, he's always been nice. I'm talking about from the leaders of the new school. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about back then. You know what I'm saying? He held shit down with the leaders of the new school. As I rewind, bring it back, juice from the mind. Heal up, reel up, bring it back, come rewind. Powerful impact, boom with the cannon. Dog, that nigga was he was nice in the 80s. Was it the 80s? Wasn't that the 80s? That was like 91. Was it at 91, dog? That was like 91, when that scenario came out. So that's where I come from. So when everybody like Lil Wayne is the best, I'm like, dog, he's not the best, man. He's not the best, dog. Like, yeah, Hood Ways, 91, yeah. Ashley Peterson said he gotta take his ass back to Canada. Man, I love me. Let me say this. I want to be nice, right? I want to be nice. But I gotta say this. Canada produces some real cornballs, dog. Like straight up. Um, Drake just got by. He literally skated by because, remember Cardinal Official? Y'all remember Cardinal Official? That was the representation from Canada. Y'all remember Cardinal Official? Yeah. Before Drake, do y'all know who I want to give y'all something. It's gonna fuck y'all head up. If you if you know, you know. Drake is nobody, no less, no more than who Craig David was supposed to be. Do y'all know who I'm talking about? Craig David. Do y'all remember Craig David? Yes. Drake is who Craig David was supposed to be. I always said this shit. Think about that. They look alike, they sound alike, they had the same gimmick with the singing and rapping. Um, and they was from Canada. I think they both was from Canada. Yeah, yeah. Hood Wade says, yeah, he was the only thing out of Toronto. Hey, look, I'm gonna keep it a buck too. Listen, yeah, Craig David, I still rock his songs. You know what I'm saying? A couple of his songs, but man, think about this though. Even Tory Lanez, dog. Listen, free Tory Lanez, right? I don't know if he's guilty or not. But even Tory had a certain amount of corniness to him. You know what I'm saying? Just like just a certain amount of not really knowing how to move around. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with Canada, dog? Who from Canada is thorough, man? Like, who? Where is their thorough representation? Yeah, hey Henry, go look up Craig David. Go look up Craig David, and you will crack up laughing because that is like the first Drake. Okay, yeah, same vibe and all that. You dig? But who else is from Canada, dog? Because Canada just got some bad representation, man. You know what I mean? Like who? I mean, Tory Lanez is talented. Yeah, they have talented artists. But they just don't know how to move around, especially in these scenarios. Tory Lanez, man, let me tell you this. Let's say Tory did not um, assault Megan Thee Stallion. Let's just say that for a minute. Now, let's say he did. Let's say he did, okay? Because there's more evidence to say he did than he didn't. So let's say he did. This goofball, this this nut ass nigga, instead of laying low and saying, you know what, hey, sweetheart, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Instead of doing that, this dude went out and made songs about the shit. He went out and made songs about the situation, and he was tweeting, and he was doing all kind of goofy shit, and it landed his ass in a penitentiary for 10 years. This is what I mean, man. A lot of the Canadian people just, where's their team at? They don't know how to move, man. You know what I mean? What's really going on? And now you got Drake out here, right? Assalamu alaikum, man. Alaikum salam, man. I'm not a Muslim, but shout out to you. Peace to you. Peace be upon you. Okay? Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's stupid. Like any American, right? Let me tell you, especially a foundational black American man. If we committed such an act, right? If we did some shit like that and we walked away, man, listen, we sending money over. We gonna send apologies over. We gonna try to get them. Come hang out. Let's smooth this shit over. We gonna try to get a notary signed. We gonna try to get some paperwork or something, dog. Like this nigga said, no, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna talk about the situation, and that basically led to his conviction. You know what I'm saying? I think Tory will be home soon, though. To be honest with you, where everybody checking in from, man? Kate R asked a great question. Kate R asked a great question. Kate R asked, do you consider it as her snitching? Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Kate R asked me, do I consider Megan Thee Stallion snitching? Let me say this to you. From what I gather, and I don't care either way, right? From what I gather, Megan Thee Stallion. Well, I want to put it like this. Say me and some of my homegirls from around the way, right? Me and my homegirls from around the way, or some chicks I'm dealing with. We all go out for a night and we get crazy and wild. And you know, we partying and shit used to get crazy and wild. And in the midst of that, you know, we got the beefing and something happens. And then my homegirl that's been down with me, that got in the car with me, knowing I had the joint on me. You know what I'm saying? She knew what time it was. We was all living wild and crazy before the shots rang off. You know what I'm saying? We was all thugging. Everybody in that car, make no mistake. Everybody in that car was thugging, drugging, and drinking. All right? Committing crimes together, right or wrong. If you in the car with Tory, he got a gun that's not registered. That's crime. That's committing a crime. All right. So do I consider it her snitching? Amongst themselves, I don't want to say she broke the street code. I won't say she broke the street code because I don't think she is a street individual. But I'm talking about amongst a group of friends. All right. Friends, lovers, whatever. Yeah, she snitched on cuz. And I'm not saying because that's me. You know, whatever she did, she did. I'm not saying she broke any street code, but I'm saying the way Tory looks at it, the way the girl probably looks at it, damn, she snitched on me, dog. Like we was all drunk and wild and crazy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, so yeah, Blame it says do dirt together, stand tall down. Yeah, stand tall together. Yeah, absolutely. Ashley Peterson said I fight out of Detroit and Flint. Oh, okay, you a fighter, you MMA. Okay. Yeah, Kim Williams, yeah, Kim and Kate. Listen, yeah, back in my day, I'd have had the homies calling her like, Slim, you gotta get him out of this. You can't. And I'm not saying to shoot women or nothing like that. That's a no-no. But if you hanging around that element, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get my likes up, man. Please. If you hanging around that element, dog, you gotta be prepared for whatever it comes with. You know what I'm saying? If I'm, let's say Tory was a thug, right? He came off with the thug persona. Okay, he had the strap on him, and they was cool with that, right? Girls that aren't trying to be in any type of situations like that, they not running around with those type of individuals. Let's just be real. Either the girls that already been through it, or the girls that just have no interest in that. They not running around with a Tory Lanez while he has his gun on him and he's drunk. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Henry says, if you're not from the streets, you are innocent to the street laws. And being a snitch should not be in your vocabulary. In other words, those rules apply to street cats. It's not all the way. I think it's a gray area there. Okay. Now, when we're talking about street rules, right? We're talking about the laws and the code. But at the same time, there's something called integrity, and there's something called having morals, right? Let me ask you, Henry, me and you, we're both squares. We're law-abiding citizens, right? Somebody, let's say somebody vandalizes my house. And I say, Henry, I need you to come and get my back, dog. I'm about to go over here and punch this guy in the mouth, right? And you come with me. And I go over there, I assault dude, and we get locked up. You mean to tell me that it's okay for you to throw me underneath the bus? So I think it's like different type of situations to get in. You understand? Yeah, yeah. Two-tone Tony. Yeah, yeah. We talking about Tory Lanez. We chimed in on Tory Lanez. Yeah. Blaming on Dad says you can snitch on your family and friends without being in the streets. It's called loyalty. That's what I'm saying. There are certain things, certain principles that you don't have to be in the street to practice. And there's something called betrayal. You can betray people without being a gangster. You know what I'm saying? Without being in the underworld. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that argument. I think it's all about in the context in which we're talking about things. You dig? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kim Williams says, we down like that, like full flats. Let the cops do their job. Yeah, pretty much, man. BG Newman, what it do, big dog? I appreciate you stopping through, man. Appreciate you. Blaming on Dad says, especially if y'all doing dirt. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The thing is, the thing about it is, and I don't fault Megan Thee Stallion. I don't like the way she went about it afterwards. You know what I'm saying? But if I was close to her, I would have been like, Meg, let's just try to move on. And then I know the women might hate me for that, but I'd be like, Meg, let's just, you know what I mean? Let's be. Everybody was guilty. Everybody was, you know what I'm saying? Like, we not gonna get niggas 10 years in prison, dog. We just not gonna do that. Now, to be fair, I think she would have. I think she would have not cooperated if he didn't go run his damn mouth. You know what I'm saying? If he didn't run his mouth, dog, I don't think she'd have went and pursued that case. You know what I'm saying? So it's his fault at the end of the day. You know what I mean? He did that. Nah, I appreciate you, homie. Yeah, y'all, hey, look, y'all hit the like button. And make sure you follow my Instagram too, dog. I'm telling you, man, it's going to be some dope interviews dropping this week. You dig? A lot of good content. Louise Pettaway says, free R. Kelly, a.k.a. Rod. Kate R. said he snitched on himself too. Yes, he did. They got him on a jail call. Yup. Nero Burnett says, how's your day going? My day is going good, man. I hit the gym. I got very little bit of work done. I'm about to go get my kids in a little bit. Everything cool. Ashley Patterson says 300,000 and let's go. Different ways. Monica says Megan is winning. She got 5 million to twerk for Kamala Harris. Yeah, she's winning. She's winning. What about you, Monica? What about you, sweetheart? I mean, like, I couldn't be happy that one of our entertainers would sell us out for 5 million. But shout out to her getting that bag. I'm not hating on it by any means, but you know, I'm sure she got millions already. You know what I mean? I didn't vote for anybody. I didn't vote. I sat on the couch. BG Newman says, if I don't see you before Thursday, happy Thanksgiving. Hey man, happy holiday to you too. Monica said she voted for Trump. Now that's what's up. That's what's up. I ain't mad, man. Look, I'm glad the Democrats got washed. I'm very happy about that. Yeah, I didn't vote for anybody, man. I didn't vote for any. And I don't want to get into why and all that good stuff. Plenty of videos on my page to see my political stance. You dig? But January is coming soon. Donald Trump will be back in the building. He will be back in the building, man. Yep. But what do y'all think about Drake, though, man? I want to know what everybody's feeling like. Look, let me tell you something. I went, you go on Instagram, you see the post of Drake and, him being on the streamers platform. I went under in the comments. I like to see the temperature of the culture. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the young cats are not feeling Drake, dog. A lot of the young boys and girls, they think he's corny. And that's not a good sign. What y'all need to remember is we appreciate Drake because when he came out, he had some great music. These young people don't necessarily care about Drake. Their mothers and fathers are banging Drake. They don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? Henry says, Top Flight TV, your interview platform is dope. It looks professional and better than some of the shows that come on cable TV. I appreciate that, man. I invested my money to make it look good. I'm still investing, trying to make things better. Kim Williams says, Drake stay squared. Yeah, L7, big time. Blame It On Dead says, he was wearing a man unit. Big cornball. Nero Burnett says, I like Drake. I like Drake too, man. And just like Kendrick says, man, he said, I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. And that's just pretty much sums it up. That sums it up. Y'all see my thumbnail, right? I hope it's the right thumbnail. Drake is throwing up some type of gang sign. I think it's a sign for Canada or something. Some Canadian gang sign or something. The sixth God? He's the sixth God. Tashidi Tyrone says, peace, God, but Drake is corny. That seems to be the consensus. Blame It On Dead says, I'm 24, loved old Drake, but can't get behind this character of a man. That's what a lot of people were saying. They was like, man, who is this character? That was the word that they were using. And a lot of people just can't trust his character because it's like they see him switching up. And we knew this. We knew this from day one. But we allowed it to go on because he had great music. You know what I'm saying? I mean, amongst all of the other stuff, the other music that was ushered in, we allowed Drake to, okay, cuz we know that you're an actor. We know that you're from Canada. We'll let you get away with the black scent. We'll let you get away with all this other stuff. That's fine. But now it's like, it's coming to a head, man. You know what I'm saying? Hello, Nicole. How are you? Kate R says, I feel like everybody hates him because it's the trend since Kendrick. Let me say this, man. People used to say that when the beef started, and I didn't believe them. But I'm starting to see that now. But I don't think it's because it's a trend. I think Kendrick shined a light. Okay, he shined a light on some parts of Drake and made people able to see what a lot of us have already saw for a long time. The colonizer shit, you know what I'm saying? The fake tough act, You know what I mean? The barrettes in your hair at almost 40 years old. Kendrick kind of just like, he just shined a light on all those things, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's trendy. I just think that, you know, he was exposed. Ultimately, he was exposed, dog. Drake was exposed. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick exposed Drake. You did. Chavis says his image isn't working for him, but his music is legendary. I agree with that statement. This image that, you know, the 21 Savage collaboration, I was not a big fan of that. You know what I'm saying? Kim, happy holidays to you too. Nicole Felicia says a Canadian gangster sounds corny. BG Newman says I still remember him off the grassy. See, I never watched it, but I saw the clips. Ashley Patterson says, what was that old show Drake used to play? Oh yeah, Degrassi. Nero Brunette says, who's your favorite? My favorite rapper is Tupac, man. Hands down. Blame It on Dead says, we seen the man behind the icon. Hood Wade says, Drake been winning too long. Niggas don't like that. I don't believe that's the case, brother. I don't believe that's the case. I believe that, you know, when you're winning, sometimes you got to learn how to bow out gracefully. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you, listen, sometimes you got to, in life, you got to learn how to bow out gracefully. I'm not going to front, right? I can relate because in my area, I am the #1 videographer in my region, okay? When it came to music videos, there was nobody else to go to but Top Flight. And I was on top and I was crushing everything. And I should have took a little break. I should have slowed down because familiarity breeds contempt. You understand? Familiarity breeds contempt. When people seeing too much of you, it brings resentment. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of compare that to Drake's situation a little bit. Ricardo says, okay, Drake was boss when he came out. His music still sound good, but he was trying too hard and it shows. And I don't know, bro. Honestly, he seems like he plays on the other side of the fence. Yeah. Nero Burnett says, what's the most money you ever got? That's a crazy question. I don't know, Nero. A minor. Texas Bama said her top 3 is Pac, Pimp C, Andre 3000. That's a solid list right there. That's a solid list right there. Ashley Peterson said, I was just playing All Eyes on Me, riding in my Benz. Yeah, Pac, man, come on, man. It's a bunch of little Pacs running around here. Everybody took a piece of Pac's playbook. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? There will never be another. You know what I mean? We gotta keep it real about that, man. They still trying to catch up to Tupac, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I don't think it's a hatred thing. I don't think people hated on Drake. This exposed Drake to the fullest, man. Not to mention, you know, in a climate, the culture's in a climate where everything is just sounding the same. Everybody's talking about the same shit. Drake was a breath of fresh air at one time, right? Was he not? Drake came in singing. He came in being vulnerable. He came in talking about different topics. The next thing you know, he's on 21 Savage's album, Sliding. He's sliding and I hope it don't fuck my live up. Yeah, he's on 20. Him and 21 Savage is just on some gangster shit. I'm like, man, dog, like, you know, now you with Sexy Red. Shout out to Sexy Red, man. But Drake and Sexy Red, who would have ever imagined when Drake came out that him and Sexy Red would be doing collabs and shit? Would you ever imagine that? There we go, there we go. Sorry, y'all. There we go, there we go. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, somebody called my phone. Damn. Oh yeah, Sexy Red. Let me ask y'all. Could y'all imagine when Drake came out, right, that he would be collabing with Sexy Red. And that's another thing people really didn't like, man. I know for me, I ain't really like. Let's just keep it a buck, man. Do y'all think Drake really hangs around with women like Sexy Red and loves them the way he claims he loves them? I don't believe he does, though. I believe that's just a show. He's trying to pander to black women. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looks like to me. Um, Illmatic says Drake never had his own style. Him and J. Cole came. My shit. Um, Drake never had his own style. Him and J. Cole came in on their diet Kanye vibe. Even Kendrick sounded like a weak ass Wheezy at first. Illmatic, that's a great assessment. Kanye fathered the Drake era. Kanye is the father of J. Cole, Drake, who else? Everybody else who came in, man. All right, look, all right, hold up, real quick, y'all. Somebody's leaving another voice message. Same person. Let me wait till they done leaving their voice message. We back. Forgive me, y'all. Look, I gotta get up out of here, man. Listen, y'all hit the like button before we go, because I got 19 likes in this joint. Hit the subscribe button and go follow the the Instagram, _TV. But listen, we gotta come back and finish this conversation. You dig? This is a good conversation. I'm gonna keep. Oh, I forgot to talk about the Diddy bail watch. We're on alert for Diddy's bail watch. He's supposed to be getting the bail. Might be getting the bail today, man. So we gotta come and chop it up about that. Monica, I appreciate you. Ashley Peterson, I appreciate you. Henry, shout out to you, homie. Yeah. All right, look, let me go, man.